Part 2 of this 4-part video series on the Bains Kloof Pass features the section from the northern start at the Brede River to Tweede Atoll and covers a distance of 8 kilometers. This is the easiest part of the pass in terms of corners and gradients. We filmed the pass from north to south for maximum scenic value. From the junction of the R43 and the R301, head south and cross the Brede River via the single-lane Darling Bridge. This is a tandem single-lane bridge with a central island, with the first bridge being the longer of the two. Immediately after the second bridge, the road switches sharply to the left and enters an S-bend, the first of many. Here there are height restriction poles with limiting chains to warn vehicles about the large overhanging rock called Dacre's Pulpit. If a tall vehicle like a truck or camper van were to get stuck under the rock, it would cause a traffic jam of note, as the road is narrow and restricted with no place to do a U-turn. Make absolutely sure your vehicle clears the chains. This part of the 28.6 kilometer long pass is virtually flat and only climbs 62 vertical meters, producing an almost imperceptible gradient of 1 in 130. There are some long straight stretches, but there are also many corners, 25 in total, especially as the road starts getting closer to Tweede Atoll, the so-named second toll point where funds were collected from travellers who were southbound in the mid-1800s. The first 4 kilometers head in a southwesterly direction over an easy gradient adjacent to the floodplain of the Witte River. The Limmitberge loom majestically on the right, whilst the Latergansberg takes sentinel on the left. The valley progressively closes in, and both the road and the river are forced into closer company. The road is old and the surface, although sound, is quite bumpy. The speed limit is 60 km per hour, and it is wise to comply for your own safety. In any case, driving any faster takes away the grandeur of the scenery. Over the years, the roads authorities have had problems with visitors parking on the roadway. Due to the narrow width and the large curbstones, such parking means passing traffic will not clear safely. As a consequence, a special condition applies to this road in that no vehicle may be parked less than 1 meter from the road surface. Over summer weekends and public holidays, visitors flock to the pass to enjoy the tranquil scenery and the crystal clear rock pools, and many choose to ignore the regulations, as can be seen in these visuals. The pass was built in approximately 1849 by Andrew Geddes Bain. This pass was a tough nut to crack, working with convicts and raw rough materials and methods. As always seemed to be the case with Bain, he oversaw a marvelous job of the pass, which, having stood the test of time, is now a national monument and carries his name into perpetuity. A small arched bridge follows a sharp left-hand turn as the road crosses a side stream at its confluence with the Witte River. This is the Borcherds Bridge and is beautifully built. Pull off the road and examine the graceful arches of this little bridge. The stream bisects the Bains Kloof, which is part of the Limmitberge Nature Reserve. The 3-day Limmitberge hiking trail descends down this kloof and terminates at the campsite next to the river called Tweede Atoll. This translates into second toll, and this was the exact spot of the second toll point on the original road, with Eerste Toll or first toll being at the summit village. These large rocks were originally carefully placed by Andrew Bain's team to form an incredibly strong set of ramparts, which today still bear the new concrete slab and the passing traffic overhead. Pause under the bridge for a moment and listen to the crystal clear water of the stream burble incessantly and gently under the bridge to paint a perfect picture of man's endeavors coupled with nature's unforgiving moods. Take a walk under the bridge on a paved walkway down to the ever-popular rock pools in the Witte River. Here the water is always clear and refreshing. Today, Tweede Atoll is a lovely oasis offering camping and some of the best rock pools in South Africa. Note that you need to pre-book through Cape Nature if you want to visit here. It gets quite busy in the summer months and it is a popular day spot for locals. Be sure to watch parts 3 and 4 of this 4-part video series on the Bains Kloof Pass.